My name is Amanda House, and this is a message for Galen Weston Jr. of Loblaw Companies Limited. From 2005 to 2007, my partner Chris Delaney and I invested our savings to create the first probiotic protein-fortified frozen yogurt, and we called it YoPro. We filed a patent application for YoPro in 2006, and after winning numerous awards for YoPro, your company committed to carrying 2 YoPro flavors in your stores across Ontario. That included Loblaw's, Real Canadian Superstores, Zehrs, Fortino's, your independent grocer, and Value Marts. We invested everything we had, and we got loans to go to production and do marketing for YoPro in the 269 stores your staff committed to. Only your company didn't follow through with their commitments. They said they forgot us and it was a mistake. Your staff made more promises throughout 2008, but failed to follow through with many of them, and that left our company in jeopardy. This was all outlined to you in a letter in July 2008 that was hand-delivered to you, to which you didn't respond. In the fall of 2008, your senior staff committed to relaunching YoPro in 2009, and this time they committed to including 4 YoPro products in Ontario and Quebec, and that included Real Canadian Superstores, Value Marts, your independent grocer, Fortino's, Zehrs, Loblaw's Quebec, and Provigo. With your staff's written commitments, we went out and got the necessary funding to move forward with research and development, packaging, production, and marketing, now for twice the number of products in twice the provinces. Before the relaunch, Chris and I got engaged. We were looking forward to a new chapter, as 2008 had been difficult to say the least. But instead of receiving orders for 340 or so stores, we were told our company was no longer doing business with Loblaw's. We were further in debt at this point, with warehouses full of YoPro products and marketing your stores based on your staff's written commitments. We tried so hard to work with your company, Mr. Weston. We did everything in our power to make sure that the Loblaw-YoPro relationship was successful, but we couldn't do it on our own, and your staff just didn't correct the mistakes they made. So in 2010, we had to make a very difficult decision, and we filed a claim against your company. This is not something that we wanted to do, but we were really left with no other option. Your company and your lawyers have put numerous delays, unnecessary and costly, in front of us, and now you've duplicated YoPro under your own PC label. I'm not sure you quite understand the effect that these actions have on other businesses or on the people that run those businesses, Mr. Weston. We've been getting the runaround from your company for nearly 5 years. We've lost everything, and family members have lost their savings and may not be able to retire, all because mistakes just weren't corrected. My fiancé is the most hardworking person I know, and he's dedicated his life to helping people. After losing his vision at the age of 23, he cycled across Canada on a tandem bike to raise money for eye research, and following that, he's raised millions of dollars for various children's charities. We've been waiting for about 4 years to get married now, with no date in sight, and we've lost everything, as we're forced to overcome the numerous obstacles and roadblocks that your company and your lawyers continue to put in front of us through this litigation process. But there's a bigger price than just financial devastation, Mr. Weston, and that price so far has been my fiancé's health. You see, 4 days ago, I had to call an ambulance, as Chris had a reaction to a doctor-prescribed sleeping medication. He hasn't slept since your company turned our lives upside down. It was the scariest moment of my life, Mr. Weston, watching him fade in and out of consciousness, not understanding what was going on, and gasping for air. I was on my way actually to a legal meeting when all this happened, another useless legal meeting, and the doctors told me that if I had have left, I could have very easily come home and found Chris dead. So what will it take, Mr. Weston? When is your company going to stand up and do the right thing and make these things right?